Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Unification casts this side of East Yorkshire. And today I've got a 2 vs 2 on Vrax Prime's airport. Playing on Team 1 as the World Eaters, we've got Ambro. And we've got Lelo playing as the Blood Angels. Whereas on Team 2, playing as the Fallen Angels, we've got Dez and we've got Sabriel. So look at this, kind of like the game that we had on the channel the other day, where we're featuring the Blood Angels and the Fallen Angels, but this time they've got friends, and the Blood Angels are supposed to put their differences aside to go up with the other Red Marines. Big bad men, ready to throw down a fist into their enemy's face, as and when necessary. We are going to see I do believe, yes, Technomancy for Ambro as the World Eaters, so not relying on the demons. We're going to go for some tech instead. We'll replace these little demon hosts with Tech Marines, which is all fine and dandy. If you're familiar with how these guys work, they've essentially got a blood tribute. That allows them to talk to the Willicorn and do some mad stuff later on, which we'll probably see, and I'll explain as and when we see it. And they also get quite a sizable eco boost when people are in melee combat. And because there's Blood Angels, I assume aggression from you, so red on red, never see them dead. They'll be running down towards the Fallen Angels to smack them up the chops. Now I assume because you've got Marines and also the option to go for Imperial Guard-esque units, we might see, what, one go for the Zealots and one for the Marines? A nice little bit of diversity within the rosters. Like Company Master coming out, Repurpose Warp Generator, going straight for those anchorages as well. And this map is quite interesting, so you'll notice that the Fallen Angels, they're best friends. They've got the, I don't know, airship area, so I don't know, maybe for lore reasons they might be trying to extract from the planet. Whereas these guys are a little bit more spread out, so less likely to be able to support themselves. But probably the Fallen Angels have got the advantage here, just because they've got any jumping units that can jump on over and do stuff. Also, this relic nice and protected. Oh, I've got a little statue. Oh, to the Vrax man. Completely forget what he's called. But the Cardinal, Priest, Bishop. Forgive me, Priest, Pastor, Bishop, for I have synonymed. Aha! Look at that. Bit of wordplay for you on a Tuesday afternoon. Well, I've yet to see some engagements, but the Company Master is coming down, and so too is the Core Knight Lord. Now you'd think the Core Knight Lord would be amazing in close combat, but no, he's actually a little bit lackluster. He's trying his best. I don't know, maybe he's one of those lords where he's rubbish at the beginning, kind of like Tyranids, but then as the game goes on, they get a little bit goated, as the kids would say. I mean, he can't quite hit him. His attack animation's a little bit on the slow side. When he gets there, oh, yep, he almost hits someone. Only hits someone a little bit. Gonna go for the Warp Smith as well. Got some more Marine veterans maneuvering around the side. That will force the Core Knight Marines to go backwards. Got the Core Knight Technomancer joining their ranks as well. Does add a bit of firepower to them. Yeah, no match. 2v1. Gotta appreciate the effort. But as, you know, Korn strategies, you don't really think about being outnumbered. You kind of just, fuck it, turn one charge. As the tabletop players will probably understand. Over here we've got Machine Zealot, or Hella even, going about his wicked foul business. Scout Marines doing their own thing over here, so... I mean, I suppose they're playing the destruction game, aren't they? Just saying, yes, focus on me. Ignore what the Blood Angels are doing. A little bit of misgivings and trickery. We do have the Blood Pack Troopers, which aren't amazing. They do die pretty quickly. But good for capping, I suppose. Won't really hold up a candle against the Zealots. And throughout the game you might notice that they are... I don't know if you can hear the voice lines above my voice and all the shooting in this, but they do have the voice lines from the Mark of Chaos game from Warhammer Fantasy that came out a million years ago. Believe it or not, if you scroll back on the playlists far enough on the YouTube channel, you will see how I did a couple of episodes of that game a million years ago, but as in traditional Landshark fashion, we never finished the playthrough. Might finish it one day, but that's a lie. I probably won't ever finish it. Busy man, and that. I've no idea what my camera's doing today, but good luck. Yeah, it's just not wanting to do anything. I do apologise if you're getting vertigo here. 2 company commanders, one in the front, one in the back. The Cornite Lord is not enjoying himself. We do have the assault squads of the Leah. Yeah, you know what? I'm giving up on trying to do interesting camera angles for this game for the moment. Clearly doesn't want it. Yeah, just charging on in. And the Marine veterans are now on the receiving end of a good old sanguineous spanking. Company masters unable to contend with the amount of meat being thrown their way. Over here, looks like the assault scout squads have either been scared away or deaded. Long March Herman, these assault squads doing a much better job at keeping on top of their runaway prey. But only the Cornite Lord have the ability to do a little jump forward. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. No, straight away. Don't know what's going on. There's something wrong with my wrist position. Let me move my mouse pad along. Nope, that's also not doing it. I'm sorry. There we go. One dude being thrown into the air. Cornite Lord chasing after the company master, but there's a couple of Havoc veterans turning these blood pack zealots into a fine mince. Plenty of money saved up from the Wild Eaters. After all, like I say, when they're in melee combat, get a little extra in the money department. Cornite Lord now activating his, could only be described as the Singed ability, or Singed, however one wants to pronounce that. Play of League of Legends, once, twice in life, don't recommend it. Don't do it. I'm about 5 years clean. Can't send me back. We'll have some Primaris assault incest now. Look at those bad boys. Bigger jetpack, bigger swords. Cornite Marines running backwards. They've got a icon bearer for the health regen. An unrelenting assault. There's no joy being held here today for the Dark Angels. What kind of situation have they got at home? They've got a couple of anchorages for Dez, just the one for Cybriel. I'm surprised that we're seeing a lot of Cornite Marines. Is that because you're teching up, maybe? Yes, got your Blood Apothecarian. That's tier 2 for you. We now have the Raptor veterans. Cornite Marines trying to avoid close combat, which feels like sacrilege. And it probably is in the eyes of the Bloodfather. But 2 can play at that game. The Assault Marines of the Blood Angels sorting those lads out. Now got some regular old Khorne Berserkers as the Blood God intended. No messing around here. Pure unadulterated aggression. Going for Terminus. Potential vehicular play. The Cornite Marines have got their melter guns already. Primaris Assault Marines can also go for melter guns as well, sir. Transitioning to an anti-vehicle unicorn position won't be too difficult for the Blood Angels and the Wild Eaters. It's called the Cornite Marines, but that's one squad of the whole kit and caboodle. But all the Berserkers die. And the Marines not feeling too good. Quite a lot of low health models in their ranks at the moment. Soul Marines decide, right, well, if all your army's over here, we'll just jump over on this side. Raptor veterans won't stand for it there and make their way for a defensive manoeuvre. Assault squad and the Primaris, so there are 2 lads in there. Got the Warpsmith opening fire. Got the Marines keeping these guys tied up for now, but 2 vs 1 and then 1 vs 2 over here. It's even but not, depending on where on the battlefield you are at the moment. Raptor veterans been sacrificed for the greater good. Now I've gone for the Havoc veterans, which is interesting. Can't imagine you guys surviving at range for a while. Oh, mind you, no, actually, oh, you got 2 squads of Raptor veterans. That's why there's more than I originally anticipated. Let's keep on top of them. Havocs meander around. There we go. Some friendly faces chasing away those assault intercessors. There's a couple of sentry posts knocking around, but the main hub is safe. Someone in the comments the other day also mentioned that in these anchorages, when they get their research points up, if you kill one, it loses all the points that it resets. So thank you to that young man and or woman in the comments. High Priest Corbler, super duper apothecary, essentially, is what his function is. Warpsmith's keeping away from these lads at the moment. Not enough Raptor veterans to really contend with them, but they're going to give it a go all the same. They can survive it for a little bit longer, but the sentry post goes down. And those lads will probably die pretty quickly. Let's have a look at the economies. 34 and 60 for the Wild Eaters. 119 and 30 for the Blood Angels. 85 and 10 and 86 and 40 for the Fallen Angels here. And they've done the damage. Don't want to mess with the Zealots. They're going for a small handful of plasma guns. And what research? Oh, you're not going to go for any research. Oh, it's getting our tier 3. Oh, shame brings us strength. Proven fact, you can't kink shame a fallen angel. But as we say on the channel, you can judge in silence. That's what I intend to do as a Dark Apostle. As is on tabletop, he's got 2 little friends. Very janky hands. And a wonderful arch, depending on what you're into. Again, you also can't kink shame the Wild Eaters. But again, we will judge them in silence. It's got general buffs and such. Mischief and mayhem he can bring to the table. I've seen a Razorback. I'm not sure about the Fallen Angels Razorback. You've got some big heavy bolts on the back lines. You've got another bolt of some description on the front lines. Also go for a multi-melter and a twin-link las cannon when you've achieved 25% power through knowledge. There we go. They might not be as strong as yet, but they've read a book or 2. And if cartoons or animans have taught me anything, it's that book smarts and nerd rage is something to fear. Can you even see these guys? No, you can't. None the wiser. None the wiser indeed. They're speaking Polish, watch out. Nothing more terrifying than when the trees in the jungle start speaking Polish. Jabelka, ja jestem, etc, etc, Yesh Kamesh and all that. Fluent in Polish, don't you know? I know at least 5 words. Come on, possessed marines, swift and nimble. Mean bastards in close combat. Razorback not quite sure where he wants to go by the looks of things. You have Terminator veteran. Bit of a weird one. You build a squad of them, and there's one of them, and then you just build specific Terminators after that. So slow to get going. When they get going, they're pretty strong. Second squad of possessed marines for Khan. Blasted apart by the Havocs, but getting blown up. Well, not blown up, being slapped in the face. To blow up a normal man, I guess. Terminator's trying to get as many men as humanly possible, as quickly as possible. Dark Apostle giving some black smoke to their friends, which I assume does something. I'd read the tooltips, but I can guarantee you there's nothing useful in those tooltips regarding the Dark Apostle. I can just feel it in my bones. Don't want to be disappointed again. Don't know veterans now going to go for... Oh no, still auto cannons. They'll go for close combat weapons, though you can't. But Angels, seeing what they can achieve. Razorback dead. Terminator's unable to make use of their ranged weapons, and so they die pretty quickly. And at 25 green and 50 blue, quite an expensive investment to lose there. Probably want to wait until they're fully reinforced before sending them in. The High Priest with his goblet of wine. Definitely wine. Don't accuse him of heresy. Not allowed to. And the fallen angels can't contend. The close, although mind you, Dreadnought might be able to contend in close combat. Possessed Marines aren't known for their ability to cleave their way through the Dreadnought armour of the fallen angels. What's it over here? Who's dying now? Oh, it's the company master. He's dead now. Got a powerful line of really angry red going on here. Melter guns of the Cornet Marines scaring away that Dreadnought. What else have they got going for them? They're going to try and go for Whirlwind. Well-placed artillery. Never a bad idea, especially if everyone's massed into this big ball of death. Definitely good value for your money if you can get him out, but squad caps at the moment. Oh, there we go. Dreadnought turns around. You can't shoot a Dreadnought with a melter gun if he's punching you square in the noggin. There's a Whirlwind. And the possessed claim more and more souls, skulls and blood for that most harrowing of thrones. Whirlwind just fighting things in point blank range. Another Dreadnought comes forth. It's a cheeky old swipe. It's been constant aggression for the vast majority of the game. Now all seeing a death company. Hard of hearing, especially of the din of combat. That's fine. Just lovely to see possessed Marines of the Khorne persuasion. You don't normally get to see them. This thing burst down. Oh, it's got Chief Librarian Mephiston. Strong in all sorts of ways, really. Like a Psyker, but you can throw him into close combat with relative efficiency. A Primaris Suppressor Squad. Just when you thought they weren't OP enough, they come out with chunky, well, they're not sniper rifles, but snipers, but for vehicles, I suppose. And the Fallen Angels, though, they've spawned quite close to each other. Not much else going for themselves. Got an orbital elevator. Maybe deep striking some boys in. I don't see, I mean, what have you got? You've got, well, let me have a look from the, you've got that much money and not much in the way of an army. And then you've got loads of money. Spend your money, Cybriel. A chaplain, yes. And then maybe some infantry as well. You got anything else going on for yourself? No, Pop. Oh, sure, sir. If you got the pennies, spend it. You can't take it with you. To get to heaven as a rich man is akin to a camel going for the eye of a needle, or in this case a fallen angel going somewhere that isn't flat on their face on account of their own death. There goes the cantonment, and the refuge no longer providing refugee status. There's a joke I could make there based on today's news from the BBC, but I'm not going to. We're a politically neutral channel, boys and girls. Oh dear, the refuge is no more. Bonjour, au revoir. The fallen angel has fallen. Now one man left. Gotta appreciate that he's not giving up yet. Let's watch from your perspective. What have you got? You've got money. You've got a dream. for some mutilators. And a whirlwind. Right, so you got one squad of mutilators, Terminator veterans, plasma cannons, couple of dreadnoughts against all of this madness. Let's watch from the Death Company's perspective. On fetid wings. Are they Raven Guard? Probably not. Crow Guard, maybe. Alright, okay, fair enough. You're not charging in. Ah, I bound the wrong horse. I can't click on you. Hold on. Well, let me get you. There we go. Right. Go forward. Yes. I got... Oh, bloody hell. People who are following died to a plasma cannon blast. Fine. No. Cinematic views for us, I guess, today. Vehicular's doing a good thing. Oh, it's raining blood. That's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, glorious. That's one of the abilities that Con has. Everyone in there takes a little bit more damage. Friend or foe. Oh, good. I'm happy for you. Obliterators coming out. Not sure what happens to mutilators. Oh, I assume the mutilators probably died. And like that, boys and girls, brief moments of glory. Daniel, the Sternguard Marine as well, he's there. A lamenter in good stead. For once spawning to a victory. I think every time we've seen Daniel, the Sternguard Marine, the person who summoned him's lost. So there might be a chance actually. Bad luck charm. Fallen Angels might get reinforcements. Another Dreadnought. Chaos Sorcerer. Can't do much there. Pain and death. An unpleasant time. Yeah, it was just a case of, I think, just a poor unit composition from the Fallen Angels. I mean, these guys went pure melee combat, which is as good and as necessary as the Blood Angels and the Corn Marines would do. These guys should have probably anticipated a melee heavy unit composition. I like the idea of, you know, a Razorback putting some guys and moving them around. Razorback can only fit a limited amount of infantry there. Maybe a Rhino can fit more guys in. Rather than going for Havocs, maybe just regular Marines that can hold on a bit in close combat. But yeah, that's the game for you. So there we go. So cheers to Ambra. What a hero for selling this game into the Discord. This Discord, the YouTube channel, basically relies on people sending in Dawn of War Unification replays at the moment to get their Unification plays in. So if you got some spare, chuck them my way. Much appreciated. Love you lots. See you in a bit. Peace.